Javita is not hiding from you, but she changes a critical email address so that a lot of you may not have received your grant or loan money because you didn't know there's a new email address being used. Hey everybody, this is LALATE with a second stimulus check and stimulus package update. Thanks for tuning in. This is our EIDL loan and grant video in which we rant about the grant and we lend about the loan. Does that work? It doesn't really work. As always, like and subscribe to this video and drop your comments below. And we may answer them in tomorrow's recording. We'll be answering all 142 of your EIDL loan questions shortly. And coming up at the 10-minute mark, a big bombshell that EIDL grants and loans are being processed through a new email address that no one saw coming. And that might explain why you haven't gotten your grant or loan money. Boy, if she can't move the goalposts, then she changes the darn email address. How ridiculous is this? Oh my God. Let me get to some of your questions and comments right now. Shanice. Kevin, that's where EIDL money has gone, LLH. Javita Scars. Gucci Mon received a deposit on June 26th, received a grant July 5th. The loan officer called me about 3 days after applying, was asked for my Schedule C. Wow, great. Adu boo. Damn, 50,000 subscribers. Remember, you just had 5,000 subscribers last month. Keep up the good work. Yes, if you haven't subscribed, like and subscribe and drop your comments below. Charlene Lockett, my son was denied for the loan but haven't gotten the grant. How long does it take? It should take about 2 to 3 weeks. If it hasn't, contact SBA, but stay with me. I'm going to explain to you why he may not have gotten it. Deborah Slow. I applied end of late June, got the grant totaling and loan totaling $2,000. I took the loan $2,000. You got a grant and a loan for $2,000 total? That's a glitch, not a Mitch and not a bitch. You should have asked for more money. Unless you didn't want more money. Callie, I'm trying to get my loan reduced. I spoke with a loan officer. It could take several months to get it reduced. We've been reporting that for weeks, that you can't get loans reduced. I don't know who told you you can. Good luck to you if you can. I've never heard anyone get a loan reduced after you contracted for it. Amy, that's exactly what I meant. I've been asking for grant repeatedly. In fact, I spoke with Robert Blocker on the phone. And whatnot. Lotus Lodiddle. Seems like those who did right before July 4th weekend, we all got nothing. Very well said. If you're new to this channel or just tuning in, people who apply for EIDL grants or loans during Ag month, Ag month, May, and those that applied after July 4th weekend, which is sort of like ridiculous. I mean, if I had known, hey, wait and apply after July 4th weekend, they all got funding within like 10 seconds. 24 hours. Everyone who applied in June has gotten nothing. I mean, it's just a hot mess. Of course, it's all my 330 and 330 and March and April Vortex people as well. I'm still waiting for the 1,000. It's been 6 weeks. Havu. So that sounds like a June applicant. Jeff, we're pleased to inform you we're having a lot of difficult headache experiences. Kevin, Bombshell, the difference in results may be to the new people who applied after June 15, having their EIDL files assigned to contractors, not SBA employed loan officers. Interesting. I don't know if that's true. If you're in the process stuck in the vortex, don't lose hope. Keep fighting. Very well said. Richard Krupp. Thank you for dueling out on the hands of Honorable Javita Carranza. Well, thank you. Patty says, we care about your EIDL videos. They're all very interesting. Mostly watch this one. Thank you for what you do. Well, thank you for the comments. Yesterday, I ranted a little bit and said, hey, if you don't like our video, don't want to watch any more EIDL videos, then we won't make them. Because you are not watching the last 2 EIDL videos. I mean, you watched Blaine, but you didn't watch me. I guess maybe you like Blaine better than you like me. But you didn't watch the EIDL videos, and there were like 4 comments. I'm like, okay, people, either you all got your money or you've given up, and I know that's not the case for either of you. So yesterday I hit the mat. I'm like, listen, drop your comments and watch the video, or else. And, and the or else worked. You all came in and dropped a lot of great comments. I swear I've not gotten anything since April 7th. Roz B, wow, you're one of my OGs. I would do everything I've said. Contact your congressman, contact Javita, refile it again if they haven't done anything. Moji, 50,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. April Hale, I love the purple shirt. I received my May 8th email saying my loan is being reconsidered. It was denied. Great. Matt, I was denied the loan and $1,000 van under the review. Tier 2 said that many people my bank info was provided was correct. Tier 2 said a lot of people in the same have asked to correct information, but some reason SBA can't validate, and the supervisor looks into why it can't be validated. Interesting. So that's sort of a strange bombshell dropped by the viewer. It says that some may not have gotten grant money because something with the SBA's computer system can't verify your bank information. God. I mean, they're lenders. They can't get the bank information routed right. It's like you provide the bank information correctly, but they can't figure out where it goes. Robert, thought my loan was dead. Called a loan officer. Yes, it got approved. What? Wow. I'm an OG from April. Thank you for the info. I did the reconsideration. It paid off. That's incredible. So he just picked up the phone after giving up for a few months. He's like, hey, let me call one of those loan officers. That EIDL thing I did ages ago. They're like, oh yeah, let me approve you. Wow. Bob Gabriel, LA. I got my $2,000 grant 3 days ago in mid-June. Go figure. Wow. Curvin, OG of this video, OG of this channel. So he's a 4A applicant. Reconsideration for a loan increase. So I've not gotten my grant money. Please don't stop doing EIDL loan videos. So he got a portal invite, but he wanted a larger amount. He was told not to sign and accept the loan documents. That's correct. Until they respond to my request. Correct. I was living in my car because it was between getting another place to live or running my credit by not paying for my business obligations. You not only gave me advice how to apply for PUA and EIDL, but most importantly, you provided me just hope to keep pushing. I would rest on my pillow in my car and listen to LALATE to keep my spirits up. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not prepared to get emotional. We're only 6 minutes into this video. This is Curvin, who I know. I know Curvin, not personally, but I know him because we had a live chat, when I used to do them, and I told him how much I hated the super stickies, and he's like, go do a PayPal link, and he just said, you not only gave me advice how to apply for PUA and EIDL, but most importantly, you provided me hope to keep pushing. I would rest on my pillow in my car and listen to my LALATE to keep my spirits up. I donated $10 in live chat. Remember when I didn't really have it because you helped me keep the faith. Oh my God. Lord. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it together. Thankfully, I have good friends that allowed to crash on the couch starting in June, so I'm out of my car. So I'm fearful of Congress leaving me out to dry. I save everything I can from PUA. I don't think Javita Carranza understands that me not receiving the grant or PPP money in April made me choose between sleeping in my car and my financial future. I'm ready for 2020 to be over. Curvin Sharon. I don't even want to read the rest of the comments. That says it right there. It really says it right there. This is a viewer who, when this channel was small, very, very small, and, I would do a live chat and there'd be 20 people in the live chat. I would know absolutely every story about every person of the 20 people. I would know when they applied and how they applied and what was going on with them. Some of those 20 people have still not gotten a penny from Javita's office. Haven't gotten a penny. And here's Shervin, here's Curvin, whose comment I saw yesterday, and I said, hey, remind me where you are, because it's been about a couple weeks. And I saw that reconsideration increase. So he was smart. I mean, he had a loan offer. He didn't want to take it. It was too low. And he held on, and he's still trying to get them to take it. I mean, Curvin, A, there's some loan officers' phone numbers out there. They're in the comments. B, if you have IG, send me a DM on IG. I'll send you a loan officer's I'll send you some stuff of people to contact. B, it's just troubling. He hasn't seen a grant or a loan penny since 4/8. And remember, I mean, that's exactly my Vortex viewer. The 330, the 331, the 4/8. He's exactly that Vortex day. And there goes Javita appearing for members of Congress several weeks ago saying that everyone's going to process the next week. She has not processed everyone in the next week. She has not processed my 330 and my 4/8. I have Paul Ryan. I have all these people who are 330 viewers who have seen nothing. And we're now in July. And then there's those senators who absolutely don't give a, I was going to curse, don't give a hoot about any of my viewers or any of the constituents of their state. That I don't know how they get elected, but they get elected by doing nothing and not helping anyone. I don't remember what state Curvin is. I think he might have been Texas. But it's just awful. It's just awful. And, you know, 270 comments. I could read the rest of the 270 comments, but this one says it all. Let me get to the bombshell right now and see where we go on timing, on time length on this video. Here's the bombshell. The bombshell is new email address. Javita Carranza launched a new email address sometime this week and didn't tell anyone, like she never tells anyone about anything. The new email address is the email address that would trigger you getting the grant, would trigger you getting the loan approved, would trigger a lot of stuff. What am I talking about? Get a pen and paper. Here you go. I'll tell it to you in a second. Get the pen and paper ready while I'm telling you what's going on. As you know, if you have received a loan but not the grant, you need to send them an email saying, where's my grant, or call SBA. If you got denial of a loan, you need to ask them for the grant and they will give you the grant. If you've if you got a loan denied, you have to do a denial reconsideration saying, I want to reverse the loan denial, and please give me my grant money. All that requires you to contact SBA via an email address. You have to have an email address. Now, you all remember that email address, and I keep on saying as of yesterday, it's the email address on the denial letter. It's the email address on the denial letter. Guess what? Javita threw that email address away, or tossed it to the sea, or put it in Mitch McConnell's jacuzzi in the Bahamas with the sipping Mai Tai and the feed on the pool deck. She got rid of the email address. Remember how everyone said the email address was bouncing? Well, she got a new email address. There's Mitch coming for me. Hey, Mitch, you got the email address? Awful. All right, so got that pen and paper ready? Here we go. Email address, all lowercase. P as in Paul, D as in David, C as in Charles, period, reconsideration at SBA.com. This viewer said it's com. I think it's gov. Oh boy. I think it's gov. I have to check in my notes. But this viewer says it's .com. I think it's .gov. Let's do it again. P as in Paul, D as in David, C as in Charles, dot, period. Reconsideration at SBA.gov. That is where you send the email address to for all those things. So if you sent stuff before and you haven't heard back, it's because you got rid of the email address. I mean, really, Javita? So much of a hot mess. Paul, can you do a video on what you can use the money for and not use the money for? It's important because it's called a loan and we have to pay it back. Some of them have been waiting long. We need to struggle. You can use it for working capital. I already did a video on it, but I'll just tell you basically what it says. You can use it for working capital. And SBA doesn't define working capital, so guess what? You can use it for working capital. I mean, that's basically what that video was like over and over again, saying she doesn't tell you what working capital is. The grant you can use for as you wish. Hey, LALATE, I received an email that I got denied for the loan of $132,000 due to bad credit. I have 6 months to apply for reconsideration, bring my credit score up. My credit's being worked on, 6/6/14. Please advise me for what to do next. Oh, that's a great question from Ricardo Hall. These are all my OGs. Wow. So Ricardo Hall's from New York. And so Ricardo, what you need to do is get everything off of Experian that is bad. So go to Experian, go on the website, look at everything that's bad on Experian, get it off. Do a dispute on the website, and then call Experian on the phone. SBA uses Experian Vantage Score 3.0 for determining loans. There's now a loan threshold, and I should know this number by heart, but I think it's 570. Remember how before in all these videos I said there was no minimum loan amount, credit score number? There is one now, and it's about, I think it's 570 or 590. You need to get the credit score above that. And it needs to be, at least like 20 above that. Because once it's above that, then you contact SBA immediately, the loan office, to say, pull the credit score again right now. It's going to cause you to drop a few points because they're pulling it. Once they pull it, you're approved, you got the money. It's that easy. Israel shirt looks white with blue tones. Thank you for your work. Called them twice. Nancy, I can't get through. Ron, I applied April 1st, no grant, lost count of the number of times. I'd love to share you an email, LALATE, and give me some contact information. I got an email from Jovita Carranza informing me that Jovita has read my email, instructing me to personally contact you in writing, and I will be receiving a phone call from her office. I don't know where or how, but I found an email address for Jovita Carranza. I absolutely had no confidence it was a valid email address, but I took a chance. I basically wrote her a novel to begin with. I submitted the day my application, 2 moments, we used a Facebook post. Interesting. I mean, she has been responsive to viewers. If you have questions in today's video, which I know you do, drop them in the comments below and may answer them in tomorrow's recording. I'm still overwhelmed by Sher's remarks earlier today, so couldn't get to everyone's comments. As always, stay with LA for more.